Yeah, good evening. Tonight I've got the opportunity to do some testing on a radio which has been kindly loaned to me by Garry Cratt from Tecsun Radio Australia, of which I'm most appreciative. Thanks, Garry. It is, of course, the Tecsun's latest radio, the Tecsun S-8800. Now, in all fairness, this radio has been returned to Tecsun Radio Australia with I'm not sure what fault, so I have to bear that in mind when I'm doing some videos. But anyway, let's go ahead and test out a frequency here. This is 5025 Cuba. And time now is 6:36 Australian Eastern summertime, and sun's still shining. So let's have a look. Here is 5025. The signal is just there, and it's a good time actually to test some DX on these particular radios. Now, I am just using the built-in telescopic antenna. I'm not using an external antenna for this test. There's been plenty said about these radios on the internet so far, so on YouTube I'm not going to sort of reiterate a lot. However, as you'd be aware, the features of this radio is many, and it's quite well built, and yeah, I'm quite pleased with it. Anyway, to do a comparison, let's now move to the Eton E1 in the back here. Pardon me while I just reach over and just turn up the volume. Again, you'll just hear the station is there amongst the noise, but again, there's no recoverable audio on either the Tecsun or the Eton. Now let's move over to a wholly analogue radio, the National Panasonic RF-2200 or the DR22. Now these are excellent analogue radios, so let's turn this one up. Let's tune that a little bit. And I've got the narrow filter on there, as you can see. And I'm sure you can see from this first video presentation that the DR22 wins hands down on 5025 kilohertz Cuba. Now we can just tune up a fraction there to a very strong local station, which is Aussie Radio on 5045. Turn that music down. So you can see that that's an excellent signal coming through from 5045 Aussie Radio. Let's now go, I'll see if I can do this 4, 5, and turn this radio up. You can see it's again excellent signal. Now let's do 5045 on this. Now this particular radio has the availability of a sort of a handheld sort of remote control, which is great. So you just type in 5045 and there we go. again a good signal. Now you will notice, now this is a strong signal. It's coming probably only 250 kilometers, if that, away, and you'll notice the fault on this radio is the tuning meter there doesn't seem to be working at all. Now I can slip over to FM if I can find my way around here. There we go. Oops, that's the bandwidth control. Now we'll just go to the band selection, and you can see on FM it's the tuning controllers, the tuning signal meters working really quite well. However, it's on any of the AM frequencies, medium wave or short wave or long wave, there is absolutely virtually no movement in this tuning meter. Now just to prove that to you, we'll go to the local AM station, and which should give you absolutely full strength deflection.
We're excited to be expanding the number of...
And there we go. There's absolutely no movement whatsoever on the signal strength, which is a shame. And I think that's the fault in this that I've been able to discover in this radio. But anyway, in all fairness, as I said, the radio has been sent to me with a known fault. And it's not to say that the S-8800s don't work exceptionally well, but this one, we've just got to bear in mind some limitations there. So let's go back now to, oh gee whiz, we'll go back to shortwave again, and let's type in, see if Brother Scare is there. There's a signal from the United States, 7730 kilohertz. Let's just go on the same, on the reason. Good signal. And now let's slip over and see if I can find the same signal. 5773. There it is there. Now again, I've got to say that the Panasonic DR22 or RF-2200 takes the cake from these three receivers on those two frequencies. Anyway, that's the first video for this particular series of reviews of the Tecsun S-8800. And again, I thank Garry Cratt from Tecsun Radio Australia for sending me this particular radio to test. And again, I stress that there is a fault with the radio, so you know, we have to bear that in mind when I'm doing some testing there. So hope you've enjoyed tonight's video presentation or initial one of the S-8800, and if you wish to look at these particular radios, please find Tecsun Radio Australia and look at their website and the information that you'll get from there. Okie doke, cheers for now.